Don't stand against your I am. And you will be set free. I am speaks to you through the language of desire, emotions, signs like 1111. And it is your I am that invokes within you various desires throughout your life. I am is a spiritual term used by various spiritual teachers to refer to the deeper self of man. And Neville Goddard is from whom I found this profound spiritual secret. Your inner man, or I am, is the real you. It is your divine self who has confined itself into this body, in this world, to experience what it is like to be a human. The you that you call yourself is the ego or the personality. It is based on beliefs, social conditioning, and religious cultural conditioning. Thus, it is of this world completely. Yet the deeper you is not of this world. It transcends physical space and time. As Jesus said, I am in this world, but I am not of this world. He was not referring to the man Jesus. He was referring to his I am. Your I am transcends space and time, thus is multidimensional and timeless. But here, in this world, it has confined itself to time and you, to make this game of life interesting. That is, it must obey you, the personality, in this adventure. And it turns out, you, the ego, like all of us, is not very bright. And ends up forgetting his or her I am. Sometimes their entire life, people do not realize it. And this body becomes a prison for I am, temporarily. Now, why does it needs to obey the ego if it is so powerful? Well, what is the fun in a game when you are overpowered and can achieve anything instantly? I am wanted to have a genuine experience of what it is like to be a man. If it is fully free, there is no challenge. As your I am is all, and all is I am. Thus, you are the co-creator who is very uncooperative but makes this game fun. So, this game is a journey of you discovering your I amness and living an amazing life of freedom once you fully realize it. Your I am is your real self. It is the awareness behind your mind that keeps the mind in check. Who is aware of your thoughts? Exactly, there is something even behind the mind, observing it. That is the real you who has caged itself to live this adventure. Now that you know who you really are, here comes the freeing part. Since your heart's desires come from your I am, then it means it is already done. All you need to do is get out of the way. How do you do that? By stop questioning and rationalizing. Stop trying to figure it out by your little self. Remember, your I am is all, and all is I am. I am is God, to put it in simplest most classical terms. Infinite love, infinite wisdom, infinite power, and infinite creativity. Thus, to the infinite, that desire is smaller than a sand particle. But to the little you, the ego, it seems like a mountain. But it is not your job to get it done. Neville Goddard talks about how you must accept personal impotence. That is, you the ego are impotent on your own. You cannot get it done, so you trust the infinite you. And get out of the way. So, when you have a desire erupted in your heart, it is from I am, and you need to accept it and get out of the way. Your I am, in this life experience, wants to experience that desire. Thus, it is done already. As your higher self knows ways you know not of. Infinite wisdom can get it done for sure. I am knows the perfect person for that job, because I am knows everybody, because I am is everybody. There is nothing but God in this world, as Neville Goddard stated in his books and lectures. I am knows perfect ways on how to align everything. The key to heavenly life is for you, the personality, to get under the wings of I am and trust it completely. But the personality often rejects the desire by his or her flawed logic. And I am has to obey. As this is the agreement of this game. Neville Goddard repeated this phrase many times in his books and lectures, that is, to desire a state is to have it. I never quite understood it until recently. That to desire a state is to simply have it. It is confirmation from your I am that this is what it wants to experience in this life. And it is already done. All you need to do is lovingly allow it by accepting the desire as done. And getting out of the way by letting the I am work on it. Molding your inner talking to the premise of fulfilled desire and imagining its fulfillment, that is all you need to do. And the unseen power then gets it done in the most natural of ways. And you will be delighted to see it in front of you. The spiritual man speaks to the natural man through the language of desire. The key to progress in life and to the fulfillment of dreams lies in ready obedience to its voice. Unhesitating obedience to its voice is an immediate assumption of the wish fulfilled. To desire a state is to have it. Neville Goddard. Now you understand what Neville meant by this quote. And why? You are already that which you desire to be, and your refusal to believe is the only reason you do not see it. The spiritual man has it all, because it is all. So, our ready obedience to its voice is the key to open the kingdom of heaven that is within us, as Yeshua taught. Inner man will show you signs like 1111 or other angel numbers, trying to bring you back in alignment with it. It will speak to you via emotions. Happy emotions, when you accept its desire. Negative emotions, when you reject it. Intuition is another tool inner man uses to guide you. And so are dreams. But you need to encourage inner man in your life by listening to its voice for you to receive this guidance. All unhappiness lies in suppression of the inner man and letting the ego take over your life. And alignment means nothing but aligning with the desire of your inner man. That is, living life through spirit more than flesh. Let the immortal do what it wants. And you will find the kingdom of heaven. Right here on earth.